Good morning, YouTube. It's Angie coming to you live from my new apartment. I haven't been on because we've been moving, and I didn't have much to uh, report from before Christmas and Yule and all that stuff. My last video was about coping with the stresses of the holidays and all the temptations. But I had my 3 appointments with the nurse and the therapist and the dietitian um, on Thursday, the 29th, I believe, and January 29th, I'm sorry. And I did write down a few things, a few points that I got from each of them. And I've got a package that I got from the nurse, and I get a list of prices that I thought would be interesting to you that I got from the therapist. Prices that, some are covered, some aren't covered here in Ontario. The Roux-en-Y gastric bypass is covered by OHIP in Ontario as long as you have a BMI of over 40 and you have um, comorbidities. Now, I have, I'm just at the low end of that scale. My BMI when my doctor put in the request was 38. Um, but I also have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, um, asthma, and I just found out from going to see the nurse that I now am on the borderline of having diabetes. So these are all things that can be fixed with the gastric bypass and the sleeve, I'm told. Now, you have to do your part, obviously. You're going to have to stick to the rules because you can, like I said in previous videos, you can gain all the weight back, which means that you get all of the beautiful little diseases that come along with the weight. The blood pressure, the cholesterol, the diabetes, everything comes right back if you are not vigilant and if you don't learn to change your relationship to food and to the way you eat and the way you see the world and yourself. This fixes, as the dietitian told me, from here down, but it doesn't fix this. So that's something that you will have to work on. Join a group, um, get friends who have been through it, who can support you, and have people to talk to because no man is an island. No woman can go through something like this alone either. Um, Now, I'm not a feminist, but I do believe that women have strengths that men just don't. And we take on a lot more in our lives than men do most times with kids and work and everything else. If you're lucky enough in this day and age to have a husband or a boyfriend who will stick by you while you have kids and be with you and help out with everything, then that's great. But in the end, it's usually the mom who does all the cooking, cleaning, and everything at home and then goes out to work and then takes care of all the kids' stuff as well. So, I'm not trying to stereotype or pigeonhole anybody into a certain category. Please don't get me wrong there, but I'm just saying in the world today, that's how it seems to be. Okay, and that's enough of that for now. That's just my opinion, by the way. I don't want any negative feedback or anybody yelling at me on the comments below about how I'm so wrong and so stereotyping everybody because I'm not. I'm just saying that that's my experience in life, and from everybody that I know, that's how it goes with them. It's just my opinion. And so, anyways, let's get back to my list here. I have made a list. The nurse is who I saw first. She was a great lady. She took my weight, and I have been, since I started this, I started changing my lifestyle, doing little bits, little changes here and there. How I eat, I now use smaller plates to eat so that I'm not taking a regular dinner plate and mounding food onto it. It's a little tiny side plate that I use. I still drink coffee, but I don't use sugar. I haven't used sugar in about 3 or 4 years now. I use Splenda, and I know, again, I don't want comments. I know what everybody's take on Splenda is and how it's a chemical and blah, blah, blah. It's not natural. I can't handle stevia, and I'm not going to pay a fortune for coconut sugar. I've been staying away from all sugars unless they're in natural things like fruit. Um, or if they happen to be in an ingredient in food. I don't eat bread, and I haven't been a big bread eater most of my life. I don't like white bread at all because I think it tastes like eating soggy cardboard, and there's nothing there. It's just, if I do eat bread, it's 12 grain bread or it's whole grain bread, something. Yeah, it's brown. It's brown bread. It's not white bread. Not no bleach. No nothing. Um, So, we moved to a three floor walk up. So I walk 6 flights of stairs to get up to my apartment, just about on a daily basis. And I don't drive, so I walk everywhere. So my activity is still up there. And I've lost 7 pounds. So when I started this, I was 198, and now I'm 191. I know that's kind of small. I'm on the small end of the scale, as I said. But I'm 4'10", so 190 pounds, regardless, is just on me. It's just like being 200 or 300 pounds for a regular sized person. It's too much, and it's affecting my health. So that's why I'm doing this. Um, she gave me a list of vitamins that she wanted me to take before and after surgery. Now, before surgery, she has. I'm busy now. You're gonna have to wait. She has prescribed that I take vitamin D, 1,000 units, 25 micrograms per day. She wants me to take one vitamin D, 2,000 units twice per day if I don't want to take it daily. Two, to take vitamin B12, 1,000 milligrams daily for 3 months, and then 1,000 micrograms once every other day after the 3 months, because my vitamin B is low. When you go in, they do your blood work, so they can tell where your nutrition is at now and what your blood sugars are and everything. That's how they found out about the diabetes. Um, okay, so if I didn't want to take a multivitamin, she suggested I take a prenatal vitamin once a day, because the vitamin I would be taking twice a day, to get my internal vitamins and minerals to a level that is good for me now, but after surgery it will help with the transition, because the healthier you are, the easier the operation is going to be, and the easier the recovery is going to be. That's their take on this. So, and I have to repeat all my labs in 2 to 3 months. So, and have it faxed to Dr. Glazier at the Humber River Hospital. He's the doctor who would be, uh, he's the medical internist, and he's the doctor who will be taking care of all that stuff. My surgeon is Dr. Starr, and so anyways, after surgery,